Years later, when she was an old lady and many miles away, Polly would find it hard to explain that that was how they had lived back then. That some days they could cross to the mainland in a car, but some days they had to take the boat. Sometimes they were cut off for a long time, and nobody would quite know when or how. The tidal charts could only track the tides, not the weather. "But wasn't it awful?" Judith would ask, "knowing you were cut off?" And Polly would think back to the way the sun had glinted off the water when it wasn't receding, and the light would change, and the water would glow pink, rose, and violet in the setting sun over to the west, and you knew another day was going past, and you weren't going anywhere. "Actually, it wasn't," she'd say. "It was lovely. You just had to snuggle down, settle in. It was only you and everyone else on the mount. Make sure everything was high up, and if the power was still on, that was nice, but if it wasn't, well, you'd manage that too. You could see the candles glowing in all the little windows. It was cosy. It sounds about 100 years ago." Polly smiled. "I know, but it wasn't that long ago, not really. It feels like nothing to me. If there's a corner where you plant your heart, it's always with you. But of course that all came much later. To begin with, it was awful."